Good morning, students. Today we are going to continue the poem on Killing a Tree by GIEVE Patel from Unit 3. This is a poem of sarcastic and ironic stance filled with caustic remarks. The meaning for the word caustic remarks means witty. Witty means comic. So the poet used some comic words instead of some hard words to offend the people. There are no rhyme schemes or rhyming words in the poem. This is a poem of enjambment. Enjambment, we have already learned in the previous session. It means there is no punctuation marks in certain lines. The continuation of a sentence without a pause beyond the end of a line, couplet, or a stanza. This is an allegorical poem, which means a story, a poem, or a picture that can be interpreted to reveal a hidden meaning, typically a moral or political one. So, in this poem, we can find out some hidden meaning for each and every word. The poet used some word, some personified some words to show the importance of tree. Here, the poet gives a message to the readers. On Killing a Tree is a symbolic and sensitive poem. Destroying the environment is not confined to a single action. Killing a tree is a symbolic and sensitive poem. Destroying the environment, we are destroying the environment by in a single action. We cannot pretend that the slow destruction of our forests and landscapes is a result of accident. Slowly we are killing the environment. We are destroying trees. We are destroying our livelihood. So the poet wants to sensitize the readers not to destroy the trees and equate it with killing human beings. Let us move on to the third stanza of the poem. I hope that you have learned the first two stanza. The first two stanza of the poem is a memory poem. The third and fourth is not memory one. I hope you have learned the first two. Let us move on to third one. No, the root is to be pulled out. One of the anchoring earth. It is to be roped, tied and pulled out, snapped out or pulled out entirely out from the earth cave. And the strength of the tree exposed the source, white and wet, the most sensitive, hidden for years inside the earth. If you want to kill a tree, if you want to cut down the tree, if you want to kill fully the tree, it should be pulled out from the earth. The root is to be pulled out. It is to be the anchoring earth. Anchor is nothing but a thing which is used to hold the ship in the deep sea. They use the anchor to stop the ships in the deep sea. So here the roots are very much helpful for the tree. It really helps the trees to snap. Trees are held securely with the help of the roots here. It is to be roped, tied and pulled out. So if you want to remove the tree fully, they have to rope it, tied it, and they have to pulled out fully. Snapped out means chopped out. The roots, the main root has to be chopped out or pulled out entirely out from the earth cave. Snapped out means chopped out. It should be entirely cut down from the earth's cave. Earth's cave means the pit of the earth where the root of the tree binds it firmly. The roots of the tree binds firmly in the earth. And the strength of the tree exposed. While removing the main root, we can find out the strength of the tree. The source, white and wet. The most sensitive, hidden for years inside the earth. For many years, the roots are hidden inside the earth. So we can see white and wet root inside the earth. I'll read it again. No, the root is to be pulled out. One of the anchoring earth. It is to be roped, tied and pulled out, snapped out or pulled out entirely out from the earth cave. And the strength of the tree exposed the source, White and wet, the most sensitive, hidden for years inside the earth. The final stanza, in this picture you can see, they have roped it. They have pulled out the root from the earth crust. You can see they removed it with the help of rope. And the final stanza. Then the matter of scorching and chalking in sun and air, browning, hardening, twisting, withering, and then it is done. We have seen that when the root is inside the earth, the root seems to be wet and soft. But here, when we remove the root, when we remove the tree from the earth crust, you can see scorching and chalking. The drying up of the tree has been dried. When we remove the tree from the root, we can see all the leaves are withered in sun and air. When you remove it and put it down, because of sun and air, the leaves become brown, harden, twist, and it wither from the tree. And then it is done. It seems to be dead. We may kill the tree by removing the tree from the earth crust. In this picture, you can see if you cut down the tree, left out the root, you can see the small twigs or small branches come out from the root. But if you remove the tree fully, it will wither the leaves very fast. So we can see the poetic device here. We have already seen that there is no rhyming words or rhyming scheme in this poem. It is a free verse poem. Here we can find out the poetic device alliteration. White and wet, WW, the repetition of consonant sound in the close connection in a single line. The next one. This also we have already seen that enjambment. There is no punctuation marks in the poem. So it is called enjambment. So no rhyme scheme, no rhythm. So it is free verse poem. Thank you students. I hope you have understand the poem. If you forgot to learn the memory verse, learn it again and we will give you homework fast. Thank you students.